talking about. I think this is very good. All in all, they did a great presentation. This is end of our comment. Let me give the floor to Group 4.
Hello, we are Group 4. My name is Jia Chen, and they are my team member Yizhen and Lizhe. Today we will divide our comment into 3 parts. First of all, I will talk about their PowerPoint, and second, Yizhen will talk about their context, and last, Lizhe will talk about their stage performance. Sorry. Yizhen will talk about their stage performance, and Lizhe will talk about their context and make a short conclusion. First of all, I think their PowerPoint is very clearly with no complicated icons, and every word are big enough and words color are not difficult to see. Although their PowerPoint have some mistake, but they correct it immediately. And in the high and low context culture, they make a list to show us of difference between high context culture and low context culture, and have a short conclusion. I think it's very formal and easy to understand. Also, in their work assignment, they put their personal photo on the PowerPoint. I think both of them are very cute and funny. And that's the end of my comment. I will give the floor to the Yizhen.
Hello everyone, I'm Yizhen. I'm going to talk about their stage performance. First, I'm going to talk about Yu Bei, and I think she's really has a good pronunciation, and she speaks confident, and her conversation with Peijun is very natural and smoothly. She acts like a real manager. And next, I'm going to talk about Yongxuan, and he also has a good pronunciation and speak confident, and also he interact with audience natural, and he almost remember every word he's going to say. I think he has a good memory. And last, I'm going to talk about Peijun. I think she made a progress in her pronunciation, and she always have a smile on her face, even she's nervous. I think she tried her best to not showing her nervous to the audience. I think she really did a great job. And now I'm going to give the floor to Lizhe.
I'm Lizhe. I'm going to talk about their contents. First, in the vocabulary part, adult Peijun made some mistake in this purpose. She correct the pronunciation immediately, so I think it's very great. And also the other part is activity conversation. I think Yu Bei's performance is very natural and very great. And she also prepared some stage props to make the conversation like real. And in the high and low context culture part, Yu Bei used her own word to make us understand the high and low context culture very clearly. And also, I think the second video is very interesting and funny. All in all, I think they really make a big progress in their stage performance and contents, and they really present their information they want to talk about very great. So I think it's very great. Thank you, and give them a big hand. And we will go to Group 5.
Hello, we are Group 5, and I'm Jennifer Chan Xinmei. He is Peter Liu Xizhi, and she is Teresa 周宇轩, and I'll talk about the delivery, and Yushizuru will talk about stage performance, and Teresa 周宇轩will talk about PPT and make the conclusion. And first, I want to talk about the Yongxuan part. He teach the vocabulary very detailed, and I think his pronunciation is very well. And next, I want to talk about Pei Jun part. I think she used the different transition word, many different transition words, and although teacher correct mistake about her pronunciation, but she didn't look nervous and correct it immediately. And next, I'll talk about Yu Bei and Pei Jun activity 2 part. They decide a conversation by themselves, and I think the best part is they didn't explain the detail in their conversation. And I want to talk about hello context culture, and that Yu Bei choose 2 different videos about argue with people. I think it's very special. And next, I want to talk about the word assignment and inside story part. Pei Jun introduced very detailed and very interesting because they use the own pictures. And this is all about their context, and I want to talk about some detail about their appearance. Penny is very good with her glasses, and Lenin's coat is very suit for her. And I think the most important part is Colin is still handsome. Thank you. And let's give Go 7 a big hand.
I'm Peter Yushizuru. I will talk about the stage performance. First of all, I think 3 of them have a strong eye contact and use a gesture to show us what they are going to say. And 3 of them didn't move unconsciously, despite they are nervous a little bit, but they were struggling to surprise to show their nervousness, and they are stunning, but they will try hard to memorize all what they are going to say. I think they are all of them did a great job. I will give the floor to Teresa.
Hello, I'm Teresa. I think it's hard to find any disadvantage in their PPT. They use some cute pictures and contrasting colors. It's very good looking. This is the end of our comments. I think they really did a good presentation. This is the end of our comments. I will give the floor to Group 6.
Hello everyone, we are Group 6, and my name is Zhou Yushen Ivy. This is Xu Dezhu Roy, and this is Chen Yujun Rachel. Today we will divide our comments into 3 parts. First, I'm going to talk about their stage performance, and Roy will talk about their PowerPoint, and Rachel will talk about their delivery and also make a short conclusion. Okay, first I want to talk about Colin. I think he did a great job in this presentation. He always faced to audience, and also he's loudest enough and have rich pitch too. And in addition, he had eye contact with audience. And the next speaker is Penny. I think in the conversation part with Colin and Lily, they are very natural and smoothly. And she also keeps smile in the whole presentation. In addition, she also have a lot of transition when she start or leave her part. And the last speaker is Lily. In high and low context culture, she always use her own words to explain. And also she doesn't rush when she start or end her part. Next, I will give the floor to Roy.
And hello everyone, my name is Roy. Now I'm going to talk about their PowerPoint. They use a lot of cute icons on their PowerPoint. Also, they use the different colors to mark the main point and the preposition. I think it is helping us to clearly to understand. And I think the design of the PowerPoint is very well because we can easy to understand, like the word size is big enough, also clear enough to see. And the most importantly, they use their personal pictures on their work assignment. I think it is very interesting and also it is a great idea. And this is the end of my comments. Let me give the floor to Yujun.
Hello, my name is Rachel Chen Yujun, and now I would like to talk about their delivery and also make a short conclusion. So the first speaker, Leiling, I think she is always so confident and generous, and I think this makes her presentation goes really fluent, and because she doesn't nervous at all, so good volume, good pronunciation, good stage performance, just well done. And the second speaker, Colin, he speaks really fluent, and I think he has a really natural pronunciation, and his voice is also loud enough for everyone to hear. And he won